Mark Garagos is also running a little PR campaign on his podcast with Harvey Levin, the owner and operator of TMZ. They bought in a legal expert, but legal experts are now warning Diddy, you are playing too fast and too loose with the letter of the law. Bro, you need to calm down. Why is that? Quite simply, this. You're playing too late, and you might actually torpedo Diddy's chances of growing free and also of the appeal. This is directly in TMZ. They said Mark Garagos may not like that Diddy's lawyers are subject to a gag order. Okay? And they're now saying that Mark Garagos is also subject to it. But the prominent prosecutor from LA says prosecutors need it to avoid a possible appeal. Christian Brown Neal, a deputy district attorney for LA County, spoke with TMZ Live about Judge Aaron Subramanian's warning that Mark Garagos to keep in line and that he was going to watch his podcast, Two Angry Men. When asked about Garagos citing a Supreme Court ruling saying defendants and their attorneys have the right to speak publicly about the case, the legal expert Christian said she thinks that Garagos is taking a very narrow look at the ruling. I'm going to play this for you in a second, but let me just explain what she said, because I think it's very, very important. She says that even Harvey needs to watch what he says on the podcast too, or he and Garagos might end up being used as grounds for appeal in the case. As for whether it should be up to the defense to decide if they're talking too much to the public and potentially poisoning their cases, Kristen says it's actually unfair to the prosecutors because someone like Mark Garagos could end up sabotaging his own client on accident. The way Kristen Neal Brown explains it, if Mark Garagos is some sort of unofficial member of Diddy's legal team, something he's kept mum on so far, then by speaking out and biasing the jury in some way, he himself could be used in an ineffectiveness of counsel appeal. So if the prosecutors are able to secure a conviction, they don't want Mark Garagos talking because Diddy's side could try to use something like that to appeal decisions. She said that prosecutors can't just secure a conviction, they have to protect it once they get it too. Now, you guys, she brings up a very good point, and I think Diddy is crossing his I's and crossing his T's. Again, remember when I said that the judge told Mark Garagos to stop? Because it's not just about tainting the jury. If for some reason Mark Garagos says something and Diddy's team can show that it biased his conviction in a bad way, they could appeal on